Dear men, those who want to be stepfather, as a stepfather, in the list and in the hierarchy of priority, I want to tell you where you are or where you will be. I'm advising men. So I have found it that women have a problem, and the society have a problem when men are being advised, but they don't have a problem when women are being advised. Now, as a stepfather, in the list of priority, where is your position? And I will start this by articulating from the first and to the last. The first person in the priority is the woman you married herself. That's why she brought children, so that she will use children as a contract, as a sign for you to keep this woman. And that's why you see, you are manipulated, that the more you do to the children, the more you erase the memory a woman had with the baby daddy. Something that no man has ever achieved. You can only be ignorant to think you can erase that memory. You can only be ignorant. And that is ignorance of the highest order. And therefore, the priority number one is the woman herself. That is number one. Position 2 and position 3 are interchangeably. The position 2 is either the children or the baby daddy. Position 3 is either the children or the baby daddy. Therefore, in position 2 and position 3, you are still not there. The child becomes the priority. That's why when you stop helping that child, that relationship ends immediately without thinking. When you call, and this is the mistake the society has been making, that call when you start insulting a man who impregnated a woman and say that why did an irresponsible man impregnate this lady and left them? You have been calling them simp. Whenever you call a baby daddy a simp, it is an insult to that woman, and she feels pain that she will never tell you. So when you call those men irresponsible, don't think she's happy. She's feel pain, and she feel betrayed, and she feel insulted, because this is the man that is her class, was her class, will always be her class. Stop calling those men irresponsible. They are not irresponsible. They are only irresponsible in your eyes, not in the eyes of this woman. So position 1, position 2, position 3 has been taken. Position 4, the people who takes there, the priority there is the parents, either from the baby daddy, the baby daddy's parents, or parents and of the wife. Why? They play a big role. So probably this lady left, and this family was still in love with her. They still feel that she should come back. They will keep calling her. They will still be communicating, trying to convince her to come back from your home, from your family, to convince and come back, to bring her back. And this number 4 has been already taken by the two families, either the family of the baby daddy or her own family. Number 5, these are her friends. I agree and I attest that some of you men, you have wives that you married, not because you are so seductive in language, not because you convinced this woman, but her friend took a participatory role in convincing her to marry you or falling in love with you, and that's why you married. And I guess majority of such kind of marriage, these women always turn out to be very rude. Those ones that you are linked like a Bluetooth connectivity. In such kind, these friends, they also play a very significant role, because majority of them, they will be trying to tell her, why can't you just come back to Mike? Mike is a good man. He still needs you. You are really a perfect match. And these people, number 5, they play a very significant role, and therefore in the list of priority as a stepfather, you are still not number 5. And number 6, that's where you come. So if this hierarchy is truncated, if this rope of hierarchy is cut at the middle, still you will not fall on her side. You will fall in the bushes. When I advise men not to be stepfather, the society has a problem with me. They think I'm heartbroken. They think I hate women. I don't hate women. I'm speaking the truth that men have not been told. And majority of men, they are in this thing and they find themselves that they cannot withhold. And that's why you see some of them end up even killing women. Because the mental capacity, the mental torture, they have not developed enough. And majority who have not developed to withhold a life of stepfatherhood. As a stepfather, let me give you the last example. Have you ever dated a girl and she told you you are not her class? And this girl went and she went to her class. The class impregnated her and left her. And when, after leaving, this girl went into another place and this girl got married with that kid. Give me or convince me that that man that married that lady is the class to that lady. What do I mean? You will always be below the class as a stepfather. Always. If you like, have all the vehicles, possess all the earth, possess everything. That's why you see majority of baby daddies, some of them, they are poorer than you. But these women are still sleeping with them. It is not the class in this case is not about money. It is not about what you are doing. This woman gave this man everything about her, and that class, you can never meet up to that class. This is the painful truth I know you wouldn't want to hear. So, as a young man who is preparing to be a stepfather, please, that is your position. If you have avoided early pregnancy, you know these things, marriage counselor will not tell you this. Because they know if they tell you this, they are destroying their career. I'm not in a career. I'm here to teach the society.